Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie ESTHER here, and this is my second YouTube channel called Paulie Pops, where I make videos about my hobby of collecting these Funko Pop figures you see here behind me. Well, today I'm going to share with you some pickups that I got at a recent local toy show. But first, I want to remind you about my apparel partnership with Into the AM. Today I'm wearing my groovy record player shirt. I have a discount code to share with all of you, code Paulie on checkout at intotheam.com. Save you 10% off of any of their amazing graphic t-shirts that you see on their site. So now back to the toy show. So I got notice that there was a toy show in my neighborhood on Sunday. So my son and I headed down there. We went rather late in the day. We didn't find out about it until the day of and later in the day. And one thing I found interesting was that they now have graduated pricing depending on what time you want to enter the toy show. Apparently, they charge an admission premium if you want to be an early bird there first thing in the morning. It's like Speed Pass at a theme park, but for toy shows. So this place was charging $10 for admission for the first 2 hours of the show, and then I think $5 for admission later after that. And we were very late in the day, about an hour before closing, so we only paid $3. So I guess the idea there is that they can squeeze a little bit of premium admission money out of people who think that they got to get there first, and all the good deals are going to be gone if they aren't there first thing in the morning. But anyway, it is what it is. So we got the cheap rate to go in, and I paid the cheap rate for some pops. I picked up a few different pops. There was one table that they had Funko Pops that were $10 each, but buy 5, get a 6th one for free. So $50 for 6 pops. And I wound up getting 12 pops from them, and it was a lot of Wonder Woman, the movie stuff. This stuff is from 2017, a little bit before my time when I started collecting. And I got a lot of the Wonder Woman movie exclusives. I don't think that any of these are very expensive, but I think they would be a little tricky for me to track down as store exclusives now. And you know, I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman movie. We're not going to talk about the second Wonder Woman movie, but I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman movie. So here we have Hot Topic exclusive Diana Prince, which, as you know, is Wonder Woman's alter ego. And then we got this one here, this Wonder Woman. She's got a cloak on here with her costume, uniform, whatever you want to say, underneath. That's just a common. And we got another Wonder Woman here from Hot Topic exclusive, and this is on the island of Paradise. She's wearing what she wore in her youth before she left the island there. Wonder Woman Hot Topic exclusive. This one looks to be another... Oh, this is actually a Justice League Wonder Woman. So this is also from 2017 from the Justice League movie. Wonder Woman Justice League. And see here, those are not Wonder Woman. Let me go to the other bag here. Here's an Aquaman from the Batman versus Superman movie. What year was this? This is 2015. And these were all part of that buy 5 for $10 each, get a 6th one free. And also from Justice League, we got Cyborg. I'm a big DC guy. I'm not, you know, I like Marvel too, but most people prefer Marvel to DC. I love them both equally, but I don't know. Maybe I'm bending on this whole don't collect bobbleheads thing, because there are definitely some Marvel things I've been looking at recently. So here's another Wonder Woman movie pop, and this is only at GameStop here, and this is when she was wearing that dress, when she went to the party with her sword. That's another Wonder Woman. Only at GameStop. And I think that's it for the DC stuff. So I also got this one, Tron, Glow in the Dark, for Disney's Tron. I never had this one before. I did have Sark. I do have Sark somewhere, but I never had Tron. So that's going to go with my Sark pop. This one's from 2017 also. And then I've got, let's see, speaking of Marvel, I used to read a lot of comic books from both companies back in the day. And this is Kitty Pryde and Lockheed. This is a previews exclusive. There's Lockheed, her pet dragon on the side there. and she's in her swashbuckler uniform there. What year did this one come out? This is from the X-Men. Oh, it's embossed. That's why I can't see it. Hard to read the embossed date there. 2021. Looks like it's a 2021 previews exclusive. So that's previews is normally distributed through comic book shops, which makes sense. I always like Kitty Pryde and Lockheed, some of my favorite characters from X-Men. Now we have a couple of Orphan Black Pops here. This is Rachel Duncan, and this is a Hot Topic exclusive pre-release. So I guess this was a common, but it was exclusively released to Hot Topic first. Then I got another Rachel Duncan here for Orphan Black as well. A few different Orphan Blacks. Orphan Blacks are from 2015. These are somewhat older pops. I don't think there's a tremendous amount of value to any of these, but I was like, oh, those are cool Orphan Blacks. I'll grab those. I was basically just trying to fill the order to find 10 pops that I wanted to take advantage of the discount. And this is maybe one of the best ones here. It's not mint by any means, but this is probably the most valuable if it was mint. And this is Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. I think this is about a $35 pop if it's mint. Has some sticker residue on there that I need to clean up, and a little bit of a window tick here, but I don't have it, so thought that was a pretty good pop. And let's see, yeah, that's all 12 that I got there. So 12 pops for $100. Remember, I'm in Canada as well, so that's Canadian pricing. Toss a few of these back in here so they're not in the way. And then I went to another table and I got a couple more of the Justice League pops here. Now these were part of the, what do they call it? Does it say here on the Legion of Collectors boxes? So this was a subscription box that you could get through Amazon that was DC related. And the theme of this box this particular month was Justice League, and it had Steppenwolf in it. And actually, there's a card in here in the back. You see that little Batman card in the back? That's advertising the Legion of Collectors subscription box. So there were 2 pops in the box that month. I think they were like $30 for the box monthly from Amazon. And the other one was this Aquaman. This Aquaman's really cool. It's huge and heavy because it has this water spray around him. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera. See that there? Like a lot of weight to this figure here. These are both from Justice League, Steppenwolf, and Aquaman, and I paid $25 for the pair of those. And then I also got Stan the Man, Stan Lee, this patina, what do they call this here? Icons to the Hero Initiative, helping comic creators in need. Funko has donated in honor of pop icons to the Hero Initiative. To learn more about the Hero Initiative and its mission to help comic creators in need, please visit www.heroinitiative.org. So it's like an in memoriam figure of Stan Lee with a portion of the proceeds going to a charity of comic book creators here. It's got those gold accents on it, that patina and bronze statue of him. Very cool. I think that's my second Stan Lee. I think I have one other Stan Lee. I would like to get more Stan Lees. I grew up watching Marvel cartoons on TV, and Stan Lee would be the narrator, introducing the shows, and he would do his catchphrase of Excelsior, and nothing but respect for Stan Lee and the universe that he created. 2019 pop on that one. And then finally, the best pickup for me, something I've been wanting for a while, but I just never bought it because I thought the shipping would be crazy on eBay. So to find this at the show, very happy to see it. And this is Michael Knight from Knight Rider with KITT. This is one of those pop rides where the figure sits out of the roof of the car here. Kind of a weird design. These don't appeal to everybody because of the goofiness of the scale. They have to scale down the car to make it work with the pop. So you wind up with, Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly sitting over out of the roof of the DeLorean and things like that. But so they don't appeal to everybody. But this is one that I wanted for a while, was Knight Rider, because I don't think they have a Michael Knight Funko Pop by himself. You can only get him with Knight Rider. And let's face it, Kit's the star of that show. So I was very happy to see this. And I only paid $40 for it. This is from 2018. And I'm pretty sure like that's retail for a Pop Ride. So I was like, yeah, that's mine. I think he had 45 on it. And I said, would you take 40? And then he did. So very happy to have gotten this one in my collection. I have eyed them up on eBay from time to time. And, but with the shipping to Canada, it would just be nuts to order this. So to get it at the show, I was very pleased to see it and happy to bring it home for sure. So that's your kit. Yeah, that's all I have to. Oh no, that isn't all I have to show you today. I thought that this was all I had to show you today. This isn't. So I met one fellow there, a vendor. He had a lot of nice pieces, and he had some NFT pops. And I didn't come prepared to spend like NFT money on stuff, but he did have one pop that I was interested in, and he said, well, let me email you my want list and see if I have anything that I want. And one thing that he did mention, I knew that I had it, and that was how our whole conversation started. But he was saying that he needed this pop here, which you just saw me open in a video recently. He needed this Freddy holding the Huckleberry Hound from the Hanna-Barbera Series 2 NFTs, and I had 3 of these. So he said he was missing this one, and I said I had a spare, and he said, well, what do you need? And I said, well, I need your Freddy Funko as Bugs Bunny. And this was a spare for him because the Looney Tunes pack sold out like crazy. I don't even think I got any. As a matter of fact, I didn't get any. I got shut out of that pack sale completely. I wasn't even able to buy a pack. They were sold out. This was back in the boom days where the NFT packs were flying. Now they're burning them because they can't sell them all. But this was back when they were flying, and I got shut out of the sale. I waited in line for like 30 minutes for my turn to buy, and they were gone. So I couldn't even buy a pack of cards, let alone be able to put together the entire set to get this royalty card to redeem for a Freddy as Bugs. But this was a spare for him, and he said, we'll do an even swap. And he says, yours ends kind of light, but we'll do an even swap. So I said, well, I'll throw in something for you. And another thing he had on his want list was the Snake Plissken soda, which we know that I have a few of those because I've opened those recently, right? So I said, I'll just throw in the Snake Plissken soda for you to shore up my end of the trade. So a few days after the toy show, we met and we did the swap. I gave him my extra Freddy holding Huckleberry Hound, and he gave me the Freddy as Bugs Bunny, which I'm pretty happy to have. It says 3,000 pieces here. I wonder what let me see if I can find the info on this really quickly. Tell you what the numbers on this one wound up being. I got to go back a ways because this is an older series here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Usually it's about at least 20% don't get made from the maximum amount. So of the 3,000 potential sets that could be put together and redeemed, 2,528 of these Bugs as Freddy's exist. And you can see it's still got his toy show price on there of $125. So I was happy to make that deal with him, and we talked about perhaps doing more trades in the future. So yeah, all in all, it was a great toy show experience for me. So happy to get that kit. So happy to have met Dave and be able to do this trade with him. The rest are, just the smalls there for $8-10 a piece. Just filling holes in my collection on the cheap. Yeah. So I was happy to have gone to that toy show. I'm glad I did it. And that's all I have to show you today. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as it helps the channel a ton. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.